Alright guys, good morning. Papa Pepper here. Got the Mini X right over there. And there's front end loader with backhoe attachment, Bobcat, a lot of heavy equipment around here. Got this going on, which was hooking up the septic system to the mobile home. But today, I'm getting to work on that Mini X. It kind of came out of nowhere, so it was unexpected. But had the opportunity, said, you know what, I do have some work I could get done with the Mini X. Assuming I'm able to use it and figure out how to do it, or have someone to do it for me. So I got a non-crash course for about 10 minutes last night. And we're gonna get to work today. But the first project, in my lovely shipping container, I've got this pond liner. I'll just go check out the size of this thing. Comfrey. Let's see. So, it's 14 by 21, that's what I thought. Okay, so 14 by 21 pond. I'm gonna figure out a couple things and get to the area and see if I can figure it out and do it. Thankfully, I actually just had two areas that I cleared up. Kind of happened to, but I think there was a reason. And now I'm going to be able to use both those areas. So I'll show you those in just a second. We head along down the path. We got a couple different things. Number one. This is actually the house site. This is the original house site I cleared. We're going to leave that open in case we do build a house. Put the mobile home here so it could tie into the water, the power, and the septic system, just like the house would be able to, without giving up the house site space. Back here, there's going to be a path out this way to the perimeter of the property. But I just took our Jacob sheep and a couple goats. And all this was a thick forest a while ago. You can see I got a lot of down trees. Piles of brush, cleared out some stuff, kept the trees I wanted to keep. I got a little more thinning out to do there. Some scrub ones, wild cherries to pull out here. But up in here, now that I fenced these guys in here, they ate the whole thing down. It was like a lot of knee-high poison ivy and just a bunch of junk we didn't want. So I'm gonna push them back. There's just one gate I attach, one cattle panel in there on the other side. Open this up. I'm going to put the root cellar / storm shelter right in the middle of there. This is going to be the orchard, so I'm going to dig a couple of holes to put some fruit trees in. That's going to be one chicken pen, another one, because we got 4 different kinds of poultry at the moment. I want to be able to maybe rotate them if I have the opportunity, but then also because the quail aren't exactly going to be in there, and the guinea fowl may just do a lot of tick control elsewhere. So if I got one for Muscovy ducks and one for chickens, there'll be an open one and I'll be able to rotate them a bit. Now this is also another area. I'm standing, if you look, okay, mobile home, it comes out and it loops around and comes right back up this way. This is my garden drive-through. There's gonna be some stuff going on in the middle here, and then around the perimeter as well is where you're gonna find the garden. But this area, I had the goats take care of and mow down to nothing a little bit ago too, because it was just wild. But here is where I'm going to work on putting in that pond. So I'll just take down a little of this temporary fencing, use it elsewhere, and that's going to be my practice project. It's just going to be digging in there, figuring it out, and once I get more skilled at it, then I'll try the root cellar, because root cellars can be difficult. And then here, this is also the driving route for the for the garden. I just got a lot going on, and eventually I'll be putting a shed here too, by some water and power. Put a little shed here, and maybe that'll be a good place to put all my buckets you see everywhere. But one step at a time. Right now I need a pond and a root cellar. I don't need a clean yard with no buckets. We'll get working. So step 1 and step 2 of my process. Number 1, take down the old fence. The clips will come off pretty easy with this, and then thankfully it's been raining, so hopefully the T-posts are loose enough to be ready. Step 2, measure things out and get the plan. So like I said, the actual pond liner, and this is just a smaller pond. There will be fish in it. The fish will be used for food among other things is the plan. But it's going to be it's not our big industrial strength large pond that we can fish in for ever not really attend to a whole lot, hopefully. This is going to be kind of more of the decorative but yet purposeful pond to kind of diversify some of the things we got going on, in our garden area, because a lot of this is going to continue to get pushed out a little bit, and we'll be putting in different trees that make food and different things as well. So, all right, I'm going to get to work here. All right, so got some of the fence down, enough to get the excavator in and probably do my work. And started coming up with some simple pond design, just using 14 feet and 21 feet. So if I put a 1 foot overhang on the edge and then a 1 foot ledge, 1 foot deep, and then head down to 3 feet deep in the middle, could be doing okay. Make it 8 feet wide, and we'll have that kind of tapered edge where it heads down to 3 feet eventually. But you've got a ledge around 1 foot, and then on the other side, if I make it 15 feet long, I'll have the foot overhang. On one side I'll put a 1 foot deep by 2 feet long shelf, and then take it down to 3 feet eventually. Fish like having varied levels to be at, so by having a ledge on the pond, it'll be creating some of that for them. And then if I head from there, I will be able to put a couple of rock piles or different things in it as well. I've definitely got a lot of rock. I've got a lot of kind of professional grade, type rock almost, because of all the stuff down by the creeks and the rivers and stuff like that. So a lot of nice stuff there, and we'll see if we can't do it. I'll just kind of mark out my 8 by 15. I'll start there, and then I'll take it down from there once that's about a foot deep. I don't know. I've never done any of this before, guys. We'll see. Hey, would you walk me through starting this thing real quick? I hopped on that, pushed both those things are down. Oh! Well, I was too quick. I got it now. Sorry. stuff I love. Whenever I'm doing stuff like this, I'm always coming up with more resources that even fit the project. Look at this one. There's a big old rock right down there, big flat one. Another one right there. And then a couple more right over there. So we're getting all these big flat, pretty much like paver style rocks that I can lay around the top to hold the pond liner in place and just kind of start landscaping it. But they're all right here in the hole where I'm putting it. So we've made some progress. I got some ways to go, but I'm learning it. And this will be, like I said too, this is going to be great practice for digging the root cellar because I've never done anything like this before. And now I'm getting an opportunity to do a practice run, and then I'll take care of that in a minute. All right guys, here's what it's like to be in the driver's seat. Okay, so here's where I'm at now. You may have thought, hey, I thought you were going to dig it like a foot deep the whole way across and then come in and take some of it down another 2 feet to make it 3 feet deep in the middle. Well, that's like a plan or something, but you gotta remember, that's just an idea in the head. Reality may differ, especially when you're dealing with a very inexperienced operator. Hold on. But, what do we got going on? For one, check out my rock collection. Those things are huge. There's like 50, 60, 70 pounders in there. And then there's more other places, but here's my hole. I think just to prevent some runoff and stuff from going in, I'll actually build like a border on the top. I've got a lot of dirt, so I'll just bring it up to that level. And I'm just gonna dig out the middle of it right now and try to kind of do this the best I can. The other project will probably be easier because I'm just dealing with straight edges down and across, but I'm not too unimpressed with what I've done here so far. So we'll move forward from here in a minute. I'm not sure how long it's going to take to actually complete this pond because I got so much other things going on. You know, there's a more important project for me right there. I got one poultry pen, next one's going up. There's other things happening right now, but we'll see. You know, while we got the Mini X here, we're going to adjust our lights to get this dug. I plan on taking the dirt I'm pulling out of here and sifting it to make a sand, because I'm not going to buy sand to make it smooth so I'm not puncturing my liner. I'll probably use some of these rocks to kind of build the ledges I need, cover them in smooth sand, pack them in tight, set down the liner, get some smooth rocks, lay them on those things to hold it in place, and then fill it with water. And we'll see where we go from there. I do got a couple like $1,000 Menards gift cards. When crypto was spiking a while ago, I was having trouble cashing some out to my bank account, so I was just ordering online gift cards from Menards. So we've got some stuff we can spend to make this pool look all right, and we'll go from there. But I like it so far. All right, let's see what else happens here. Alright guys, here's what we wound up with. We're going to slope down, bring it in, there'll be a deep hole, couple ledges, ledge over there. But, you know, in the center of this thing I may level it out a little bit. It's that high on me, I'd say. So, we're dealing with a 4-foot hole. If I can contour this right and do some things with the shovel, I can make it out pretty good. and I think have a wonderful place for fish to not only live but thrive. And then when we're fishing, we catch little ones that are too small to eat at the moment. We can bring them here, raise them a bit, that type of thing, and then eat them when they get bigger, and other stuff too. I'm liking it. The sheep seem to like it, thinking it's a good idea. I got some practicing on the mini X now, and I think I said nice big pile of rocks. So I'm gonna call that pond dig good enough. We'll figure it out. I've got the Bobcat available and other things, skid steer, that I can do more groundwork with later if I need to. But the main part's done. Could I have done that with the backhoe attachment on the front end loader? Absolutely. It would have taken a lot longer though, and I needed the experience. So I like where we're at on this one. We're gonna go to the next project. I'll see you guys later. I don't know. This is just an example of, you may not know how to do the things you need to do in life, but you can learn. I don't have a clue with most of the things I've got going on right now, but I'll tell you what, I'm giving it a go, and it seems to be being blessed in the process. So I'll get my next project going. Papa out. As always, I'm Papa Pepper, and I'd like to remind you, don't post for free. If you'd like to be part of a revolution in social media, an economic power to the people where users can actually blog for cryptocurrency, then I'd recommend that you check out steemit.com and join the revolution. Papa out.